In a world where innovation meets tradition, agriculture is evolving like never before. From the latest sustainable farming technologies to age-old practices passed down through generation, agriculture is
precious to me.
I love the animals. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I love working.
Join us right here on CVM TV every Sunday during news at 7 as we explore the people, the science, and the breakthroughs that are shaping the way we grow, eat, and live. You don't want to miss it. This is Farming Forward.
Take control of your energy whenever and wherever.
JPS, powering what matters. The time by the My JPS app is
9 o'clock.
The following program has been rated PG-13 and is suitable for viewers over the age of 13 years.
I love how diverse corner office is. 1 week we can be on the farm in a stable, riding the horses, being an equestrian, and the smell of the barn. But really and truly, I know my style, that I'm gonna let them smell it. This week, my vibe, the money vibe, the luxury vibe, the smell good vibe. Nothing completes a look more than smelling good. Which is why we're here today at this very unique corner office. We're not in Grasse in France, which is really the perfume capital of the world. But we're in Jamaica's perfume capital. Right down here in Alpha 3. We are about to see history in the making here in this unique corner office. Follow me. We're about to smell good. You need to smell good. Smell good now, man. Follow me. Corner office time. I can smell the luxury inside this place. Sir Edwin.
My brother.
How are you doing, sir?
I am doing wonderful.
Give thanks.
Welcome to my corner office.
This is the best corner office so far. The smell good corner office, the luxury
corner office.
Definitely.
Yes.
But Sir Edwin, you know when you mean
friend.
No, the wealthy friend.
The wealthy friend.
And I'm glad I'm here to see this. A perfume business here in Jamaica, you make your own perfume.
Yes.
I've seen that overseas, I've experienced it in different countries, but I did not know that existed here in Jamaica. But before you even get there, how you get into this? Where Edwin come from? Where you born and grew? And how did this become something?
So actually I was born outside of Jubilee, but my birth people will say Jubilee.
Outside on the road?
On the road. So actually my mom was making her way to Jubilee Hospital. Mm-hmm. She could not go any further because of the pain and all that. So she stopped right there. Ambulance was on the way and some men gathered around her for protection purposes, laid their jacket there. And she stayed right there, was born in Princess Street.
Right there, sir.
Hence the name Prince.
So you were born on the street, Princess Street, really, but you grew up where? You went to school where?
So we started off at the Mapen Infant School because right after birth, mommy moved to Mapen. Okay. And then from the infant to the Mapen Primary, then the Cross All Age, and from the Cross All Age to the Veer Technical High.
Okay, big up Veer. Big up Veer.
The Veer Technical.
The Veer.
You say that,
yes.
Sir? Thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
As a child, what were you like?
Everyone called me the village lawyer. So I guess I know where I'm going with that. Talk a lot.
No, sir.
And so analytical to some degree, but more investigative.
Okay.
And so I love reading also. So I would daydream a lot. I'm a daydreamer. And that was it for me. I wasn't the go to the river too much or, with the company. I love reading. So give me some comic books and I'm reading, and my fruits was always a big part of our life.
Fruits as in, what sort of pick fruits and
so
eat?
That was mommy's day in, day out job.
Okay, so mommy was she was a vendor, a farmer?
Right. So we want to use those big words because then we call them igla.
Okay, so mom was an igla.
Yes, right. Igla.
Was it a single parent home or daddy was there as well?
A single parent.
Okay.
Yes. Daddy left, I was 4, but I still love the guy.
Okay.
I don't know him, but I love him because I understand the science of life that only him could be my dad.
Him alone.
But in selling the fruits, mom would always take back whatever wasn't sold on a particular day to the 2-bedroom small space. So I'm always smelling fruits. And she'd always play that game when she gets home. What do I have behind me? So you have to come close to her, smell and guess. Is it some guinea, some whatever? And then I also used to pick fruits a lot, like the ackee, the green ackee. We used to pick them, save them there. So I'd see all the different stages of it until it ripens, or sometimes they would take it, some, places in Kingston said they were going to make soap. So I'm always...
So from those earlier days then, that sense was intrigued from you at that age.
Right.
So mommy had a part on the play in all of this?
A big part. For me, mommy was my best trainer.
Nice, big up mommy.
Yeah,
big up mommy. So you're now in high school and you do your CXC. Did you say to yourself, I now want to be a perfumer? Or what was that part? You left high school and did what?
I went to work at the Middlesex lab in Maypen, and so trained there as a phlebotomist.
Okay.
So I was there, and the whole thing of getting involved with the blood and the chemistry of that and the medical aspects. But I became a Christian in high school.
Hallelujah.
And so with that path, everyone, the prompt was to go to Bible school. So I left working at the lab and I went to Bible school. So we did the theory aspect of it in Jamaica. And then I went with Youth with a Mission, of course, to Dominican Republic. So I was in Dominican Republic in a place called Arabacoa. And in Arabacoa, I was working at an orphanage. And then got reintroduced to a plethora of scents, but in particular the Asian vetiver.
Hold on, man. You say a lot of things. You call some women. I'm going to take a tongues they're talking now. I'm going to tell me where you're going. So we're over in DR.
In DR.
And we are now introduced to this ideology, this idea of perfumery.
Right.
And use another word for it just now.
So the Asian vetiver, a particular plant. So the Asian vetiver, for me, I love to use the comparison of the Jamaica having aluminum, but you don't see a lot of it or recognizing its raw state. It's shipped out. So that's what with the Asian vetiver, because a lot of persons in the perfume world have used it in their perfume, but think probably that's from France, because we associate perfume, we think France.
Yes. Capital, definitely.
And funny enough, the Asian vetiver is actually from Haiti.
So is it a plant? What is the Asian?
Yes, but when that oil is being distilled, it's one of the most luxurious scents.
So you saw this in DR, and then that intrigued what?
Well, in Veer Technical, I was introduced to a plethora of scents as well, because they were mommy's fruit. Now I'm at Veer and I'm doing agriculture.
Okay.
And I'm smelling the waste matters of the animals and the deaths and births of animals and the earth. At first, I wasn't loving any of it. Most of my friends are doing engineering and all of that, but I think there was a sensory part of my brain that wherever there's a strong scent, I wanted to be there.
Okay.
So that triggered, the Asian vetiver triggered all of that going on inside of me, and I wondered about it. Now, 90% of my classmates at the time were foreigners. So they would, they saw my interest in it and they were able to tell them, they told me about perfume school, and I said, perfume school? What? I'm ready to preach the word right now.
Hallelujah, yes.
Yeah, so, we were, and fast forward, after I graduated from Bible school, I went to New York, and there I was working in a perfume house.
Hold on, man, you're traveling the world, man.
Yes. You're going to hear about 30 different countries.
I'm thinking that you're coming back to Jamaica now.
Recycling partners of Jamaica. Yeah, we got to make a change, and we have to do it now, can't wait for later. We put plastic in its place, and we all can agree that will be safer than in the gullies and in the drains. Recycling partners of Jamaica. We put plastic in its place, yeah, the place have to clean. PET, the top of the ethylene. HDPE, buckle up against screen. Baby to granny, everybody roping. Yeah, we got to go green, you know what I mean. See the sign from the bin, if we drop it in through car window, you fling, that another thing. And we don't want no garbage in this game. No, we are the little bug, them are not the same. So listen up, Jamaica, I'm saying it's time to make a change. Recycling partners of Jamaica. We put plastic in its place, and we all can agree that will be safer than in the gullies in the heavy rains. Recycling partners of Jamaica. We put plastic in its place.
In a world where innovation meets tradition, agriculture is evolving like never before. From the latest sustainable farming technologies to age-old practices passed down through generation, agriculture is
precious to me.
I love the animals. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I love working.
Join us right here on CVM TV every Sunday during news at 7 as we explore the people, the science and the breakthroughs that are shaping the way we grow, eat and live. You don't want to miss it. This is Farming Forward.
I thought you were going in the church now to go preach the word, go to my pastor.
Well,
how you
I
live being the
started
pastor?
preaching the word, but the Adamic part of me, I went through that as well. So let me not. So, I fell.
Okay, we're not going to fail. So you're, you're in New York now. You're working at a perfume place.
I was doing well in my mind at the time, but one thing I did not like about the place is that most of the guys started calling me the nose, and I thought it was very disrespectful. And I thought, me being the only black guy, they were making reference to my nose.
But isn't nose like a French?
So hold on. I want to be the one to tell you this.
Okay.
So I went to the manager's office to tender my resignation and said, no, but you're doing well. Why? So when I told him that I don't appreciate the guys referring to my nose all the time, that guy laughed so much he almost fell off his chair. And in my mind, he was adding insult to injury. Yes. And I'm like, he said, listen. He said, sit down. He said, that's the moniker for a great perfumer.
Yes.
He said, listen, a lot of the professionals here are not able to distinguish the scents the way you are able to.
But you know where that comes from? You see, because we're in Jamaica, when somebody have a flaw, that is their nickname.
That is their nickname.
Your nose big, your name nose.
Big nose.
Big nose.
Exactly.
Big foot, something of that
not
sort.
Only flaw, anything you do, not see.
Exactly.
Jerky. So,
So I understood
to me,
where
it
that
was
comes
making
from.
reference because they had different shape noses.
Nice.
My mind went right there. They were being racist.
Yeah, must say your nose big right now. Yes.
And out of that whole drama and what I thought would be a negativity actually spurred me into a different direction. They were the one who sponsored me to go to England.
I love how from a negative situation, positives can come. And that's how business is,
Yes.
Sometimes we think that what's happening now and how the economy is and how nobody wants this in Jamaica, all of that negative, you can pull a positive out of it, and that's what launches a beautiful and an amazing corner office.
So
you can pull that from it.
So true.
So you left New York and you're jetting your way over to London.
Right.
Why are you going to London now?
It was a strategy by the company. There was a particular family that we wanted to study.
Okay.
A genre family of perfumery, so the oud.
I know the toilet.
No. That's the water, the French for water, the oud, the toilet. But the oud, the O-U-D, it comes from a particular, tree, and so it has to be infected by a fungus. And when infected, that's when you're gonna get what you call the agar wood.
Oh. So you have to go to London for that. So how long were you in London for?
2 years.
Okay.
So you have to get certain permits, even to extract from when it gets, it's infected. So I was there studying the ouds and understanding, because perfumes, like what we were in Jamaica a lot, like the fresh scents, and in tropical areas, different from what you'd wear in winter countries.
Okay.
So if we're coming to America now to introduce different types of scents, we would want to be big on the ouds as well.
What we did from there? How we end up back out here?
Came back here to see mommy for about 2 weeks, and then went to America. And then there was another assignment.
From London, Jamaica, America. Yes. Anywhere else you went, sir?
So Costa Rica, stayed there for a while. Honduras, Nicaragua, Mexico. Oh Dios mío.
You go Colombia too? You go here too? Because look at you on island up in the right.
You're gonna meet my 21-year-old son who is Colombian. So yes to your question.
So you go to, hold on. Sir Edwin, you're traveling the world at this point in time. I want to know, why did you choose to come back to Jamaica to launch this amazing business? So just want to take a seat right now to hear the rest of this, because I want to learn what you have learned the last 20 years in the next hour. Come talk to me.
Well, I'll be willing to share the rest with you.
Let us hear what's happening now, Sir Edwin. So So I need to learn all of this.
Oh yes, and so you're gonna understand from this why I had to go to so many different countries in order to master the artistry of it.
Okay. Ready to go.
Go ahead and take a seat.
All right.
So last name Stewart, huh?
Correct.
Mine is Bruce.
All right.
And that's what it is expressing what family we're tied to.
All right.
So here we want to talk about the different families of fragrance.
Okay. So that's part of what you learned
Yes.
from the program.
Yes. And I mentioned the oud earlier, which is from the wood family. So there are 4 major families in the fragrance world. So you have your fresh, which has to do with the citrusy notes, the aquatic notes, and a lot of time most persons like to use it for like linen sprays, and it gives you that freshness.
Correct.
You know, feeling like you're just coming out of a shower. The shampoos, you want to go with the fresh notes. And here you have woody notes. And as I mentioned, so you'll find your oud, your strong, the anchors of most of their perfumes. Okay. Now, and you also have the floral notes, which without question you'll get what it is. Florals, they are in varying in terms of their scent and their power, the pungency of them, but floral, it's a family in itself. Then we have the oriental notes. Oriental, also called the amber notes. That's where you'll find your spices and all of that.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that make our Jamaican perfumes that we create here so distinct, so unique, and we'll get into that. So I want to introduce you. So this will be our olfactory experience.
All right.
And this is where usually I'll profile a person by having them smell to see what is it that they like and how it affects their limbic system.
Okay, all right.
So we not just do
That's fresh.
we not just do perfume for the aroma. We also do it, we take into consideration skin type, the aromacology, which is how it affects your limbic system, how it regulates your emotions and your behavior. So
All of that is a part of the course as well.
part of the course as well.
But do you think that a lot of what you did in high school, some of that science, some of that, all just played into your divine future?
Most definitely.
Because sometimes we really and truly don't realize all the history, the past that we have to go through forms a part of the future.
It does.
Business, yeah,
it
all
does.
that.
And I'd say to persons that when we're born, the most developed sense is the sense of touch.
Of touch.
And then you have the sense of smell. And even in the animal kingdom, you're seeing that. We use it as a defensive mechanism. You'll find the skunk peeing around to mark their territory and to create a defense. Also, we use scenting to hunt, right? And to attract as well. Won't be giving you any pheromone though.
You're giving me a full class right now. So you're learning all of these different notes in the cologne and the perfume world. When you come back to Jamaica to set up business and shop.
We were in Colombia and mommy called. She said, I need you to come home. And for me, throughout my life, when mommy called, I'm coming.
You were what
Yes.
age at that time?
That was 4 years ago.
So you're a big man, mommy call you, run, come
Yeah,
back home the same way.
man. That was my best friend. That was
Yes.
my best friend.
So mommy said, come back home.
Because I know that mommy, where I'm concerned, it's always from a place of love.
Yeah.
Whatever she says, whatever she instructs, and whatever she prays, is always from a place of love. And she was seeing more than I was seeing. Because for me, I'm always in that circle, and mommy's on the outside, just piloting and looking over. She asked me to come, and also because she wasn't visiting the States much at that time, because with the age and the arthritis and then
Night traveling around.
she wanted to relax in her home. So I said, you know what? I'm going to Jamaica. The first perfume I created was for mommy.
Nice.
Yes, the Ambassador Prince. And so
That's just
actually,
sentimental. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie.
we wanted to create we wanted to name the brand Ambassador Prince. We couldn't get that, for some, struggle with getting it. Prince Charles, as a matter of fact, because my middle name is Charles, so we couldn't, and we got it to be, the Prince the Bruce, and mommy was there, and just sadly, while we were building out here, mommy passed. Yes.
Condolences, blessed memory for mommy.
Yeah. And what we did, usually you would use the buttons as a memorabilia.
Yes.
So we didn't opt for that. I spoke with the family and said, this is what we're going to do. I want to create a scent. And that's what we'll be giving out to the persons that's coming to celebrate her life.
Nice.
So that's what, and I have a single bottle here. I don't use it, that I keep here.
Just in memory.
Yeah, so I'll show you later. So, and the response to it, and for me it's more of a conversational piece about her life. Because once it's finished, you're able to come and get it refilled.
of year again to shop amazing deals at Maxi Kingston's annual spring sale. Shop now and save up to 80% off store-wide on clothing, shoes, home decor, and accessories. Shop with us from March 24th to the 29th at our Springs Plaza or Red Hills Road location. See you soon. Conditions apply.
Since the month of January 2025, the Spanish Town Depot has started 5 new routes in Clarendon.
The new JUTC route is a game changer. It's affordable, comfortable, and so convenient. I can get to and from work, no hassle.
The government are look out for it. We're grateful here at Chapelton for JUTC to extend their service to us, where our students can come to school and go home safely in nice, clean, comfortable environments.
I am grateful for the JUTC bus because it is safe and it is even safe for the students to travel.
The following is brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
Want me to starting this business now, your corner office here in Jamaica, with all the experience that you had over the last 15 years, coming into business, walk me through that. How was that start for you?
Well, first I understood that I could not take United States, take France, Costa Rica, Colombia, anywhere and just fit it over Jamaica. It's a different kind of person. I don't study the psychology of my people, understanding their movements, their likes, their dislikes, and their appeal. And so that had to be taken into consideration. So I had to train a team to understand that as well, because we're not just creating sense. And I understand that Jamaicans are very fashion conscious and they love the nice things.
They love smell good, the good things, them right. Is our thing, yes.
I wanted every corner of the corner office to be so detailed and fitting to the aura.
You hear that plain words? Corner of your corner office.
Oh yes. And I love fashion, so I wanted to exude luxury. I wanted that feel. I wanted every time persons walk through this door to be part of their experience.
What is one lesson that you have learned since you have opened your own corner office? What's the biggest lesson that you have learned that has just pushed you to another level over the last 3 years?
Never be satisfied with the fact that persons are loving it today, because tomorrow is a different day and experiences are just so fleeting, emotions are fleeting, so you want to keep up to date. Talk about keeping up to date with the sciences or of course also with the person's emotional feel, what they're going through the time. For example, if I know that Jamaica is going through a particular phase that affects the emotion, that too helps me to adapt to those changes.
So adaptability, I'm thinking.
Very important. Yes.
That's the biggest takeaway from that. So I want to adapt right now because things are going in here. It's my first time being here. I want to put on my perfume making hat now because I'm a top perfume maker. I made sure that for sure. Hey, yes. I am so inspired hearing how you are personalizing the experience of people, how it is that you are pivoting, how it is that you are adapting, and those are amazing characteristics to have as a business owner. So I'm going to see if I can get successful in making some perfume.
And I want you to take this with you.
All right,
I'll tell you later why.
Coffee? No, I know why. Because usually when you go to a perfume shop, they're like, if you smell one scent,
right?
Because I don't clear the nasal cavity,
right.
Clear something.
So the nitrogen in the coffee helps to clear the scent receptors.
Okay, so I'm ready now.
You're ready?
Clean up, I'm ready. Let's get this going. What are services that you offer here at your corner office? Persons can come into
customize your own perfume. We have a spa line as well where we have from the beard oil, the beard balms, the beard wash, the body butters, the candles, the massage oil. We do white labeling as well. We also develop brands for persons, we'll customize this. We have a lot of brands that Jamaicans created.
Oh, nice.
We had the Shirley Lee Ralph here we did for the male grooming lounge. Wonderful package for
hold on, but that's where we film the cut. Yes,
exactly.
See the original, big up, Wayne Marshall and the team, the cut, yes. If me and Grooming Lounge have their scent, corner office need their scent. They're no more than we, the corner office, Carlton scent. Let's get going because I love the idea as well. Because we're used to just going to a restaurant time a date. You can come here, so, and have a nice perfume date. You make your lady a nice perfume and And that's the signature
Complimentary champagne.
Champagne.
Strawberry.
Champagne, or let me have a seat right now. So where do I sign up all of
So
this?
you sit right there
Right
and
here.
we'll explain to you.
Oh, we're ready for the champagne already. That's what I want to hear. By the way, when you run this business,
Look to your left.
who is this?
So remember I told you many travels?
Yes.
So that's my son from Colombia, Prince.
We have big sons, huh? Mr. Prince, Mr. Assistant CEO, what are you doing, sir?
So as it relates to that, the concentration that you'll be creating today is called an extrait de parfum. So after in descending order of concentration, you have extrait de parfum, then you have your parfum. And earlier spoke about the eau de parfum.
Yeah, okay.
So your eau de parfum, they go to your eau de toilette, then comes the cologne.
Oh, so call now way down.
Yeah.
Oh, we know what
And then fresh.
the one
Yes.
at the top. That's
So you get to the top. A dangerous part. I'll do the dangerous part after, right? And you're gonna drop the magnet inside the beaker.
Just drop it.
Yeah. Careful. Okay. The moment of truth, I'm gonna invite you to come over here. Hold for you and you go ahead and smell your creation.
People must smell like luxury. Hold on. I must sip my wine and I tell you how I smell right now.
There you go, sir.
Smell like a true. Listen to my luxury, man. This for me is more than just a corner office. For me, it's a ministry because you're doing far more than just thinking about profits, profitability, growth, expansion. You are pouring into the lives of others. And that for me is the best part of corner office. That for me is the biggest part of why we do what we do here in corner office. So I want to wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Some persons who are watching, if you want to go on a nice little romantic date, you and the wife, or a group with your co-workers, or your church friends, or you want to do something as a group, something outside of the norm or the ordinary, I invite you to come down to Prince
the Bruce at Vision Plaza.
At Vision Plaza in Halfway Tree, and just to be a part of this unique corner office and unique ministry. It was a pleasure.
Yes, indeed.
Being in your corner office.
And I must say, every time I ever feel like I want to pack up, I always hear that voice say, just hold the corner.
Just hold the corner.
So I'm really happy to have the corner
office. Hold the corner in the corner office.
So this is my corner.
Definitely.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. Bless the business, your children, everything attached to this. It will win. Blessings and guidance.
Igualmente.
Sir. La Esquina. Get the corner office.
La Única.
It will be launched pretty soon, so check us out. And maybe the team will come into my corner office to interview me on my next scent. Big up on yourself. It was a pleasure, sir.
People, we now waste no time.
I am super excited to be on for another season to show you the Holy Road.
Listen, new adventures. Slim, fluffy. Let's go. We're not going out, Things are only getting hotter and hotter this season.
Click, pow, that must tell you something.
There's a great story happening just in our backyard. We are on the Holy Road again.
Jamaica is on a transformative path, and the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation and its agencies are leading the way. McJC Matrix is back for Season 2, bringing you the latest on the projects shaping our nation's future. Big changes, bold moves. This is the Season 2 of the McJC Matrix, driving development, transforming lives.
Where the difference is made, where titles are decided, where respect is earned. Excel here and you could go down in history. It's the final third. CVM TV's weekly JPL preview show every Sunday, starting 30 minutes before our live broadcast. Get insight, analysis, and hear from your favorite players weekly, just before we bring you our feature broadcast